on the couch with me is somebody who makes learning and creating and imagination so beautiful, so elegant, so passionate. I am talking about Marisa Buss. She is the Public Information Officer for the Tacoma Public Library. Welcome, my dear.
Thank you.
Oh, it makes my heart just jump to see you. You bring us such joy. You are here to talk about the top 5 things you might not know your library does. And you know what? I have to tell you, I was in the downtown branch about a month ago for a Tacoma Symphony Board meeting. And we got to be in one of your meeting rooms. But first, I walked through the library. Took my breath away.
Yeah.
I saw things I have not seen before. So I'm hoping that we can talk about this because there is so much that the Tacoma Public Library offers. So let's just talk about what would be number 5, because we're going to work our way backwards, and then we're going to talk about some summer offerings. So there is a new language called Mango Languages, and I don't think it's the fruit, is it?
No, this is a really cool app that people can use to learn languages, and it's absolutely free with your library card.
What?
I know.
So free as in I get to walk in with my library card and I get to sit down and the world is my oyster in languages.
You don't even have to walk in or walk anywhere because you can just download the app straight to your device. So yeah, if you're paying, for instance, for another app,
there are many out there.
There are
you can
many.
choose from.
Yeah.
But if you are saving money so you can travel to that place where you are learning the language,
there you go.
this is it.
There you go. And so it has 70 world languages you can learn. And also,
70.
yeah, so think about where you would like to travel, or just, people like to learn languages for fun. It's good for your brain.
Well, it's very good. I mean, I'm looking at Copenhagen, I'm looking at Sweden, I'm looking at Italy. So, I got to find a language, perhaps French, that could maybe do all of those. But I don't have to worry about it because I have 70 languages to choose from.
Yeah, and you can learn a language to speak to people in our country as well.
I love
it's
that.
great. And not only do we have world languages, but we have American Sign Language as part of this app. And there's a video interface you can use to make sure that you are signaling properly and learning it.
And oh my
so
gosh.
cool. It's called ASL Inside.
I love that. American Sign Language, everybody should know just the basics of American Sign Language.
Absolutely.
Because when you know the basics of a foreign language, it gets you so much more enjoyment out of that relationship when I'm able to say good morning or thank you or mother or something like that. That's really all I know. So I need to get into the library and take some courses.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the next one. Test preparation and practice for students. So for lifelong learners, here it is.
Yeah. So let's say you're in high school. We just went through that whole painful experience. I mean, maybe it was fun.
No.
Who knows? When I was in high school, I didn't enjoy it. But if you have to prep for it, you don't need to pay for your kids to take some kind of fancy class that will just stress them out. They can do it on their own time, on their own schedule, using free test preparation app from Tacoma Public Library. So this is called Peterson's Test and Career Prep. You can prep for all types of tests, not only for students, but also for vocational exams and even for the American citizenship class.
Beautiful. And even like an LSAT you have on here.
Yeah.
So boy, talk about running the gambit of tests that you get to practice for free that you may need to use in your life at some point.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What's number 3?
What is number 3? You tell me.
Number 3 is, dun, 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 help with resumes, interviews, and job searches.
Yes,
So
that's right.
once you've woken your brain up and you're ready to take that test, maybe the next step is using that newfound knowledge in some way.
Yeah, building your career.
Yes.
So,
All right.
yeah, we got it. That makes sense. So first you take all your tests.
Right.
You pass with flying colors.
You do.
Then you're like, I need to update my resume.
Oh, yes.
But, that's so overwhelming.
Boy, and I have anxiety already when you say those words.
Right. And then I need to practice for interviewing.
No.
So, yeah, we have an app for that.
I love that. And you have one of the apps is called Job Now.
Yeah.
And Job Now, is that a job listing app, much like those ones that we see when we're looking at our phone or online?
It is not. It is really for the job seeker to help prepare
Oh.
them, to help walk them through what does a good resume look like? What are some interview questions that might come up for this type of job? Yeah, to
Ooh.
help you work by yourself to really feel ready for your next career move.
That.
Yeah.
I love how it's all about me and the experience. This is good. I feel so taken care of.
We love self-paced learning.
We do.
Yeah.
Okay, we would be remiss if we didn't talk about video games, because video games has opened up a whole different way to learn. So has Tacoma Public Library jumped on that train yet?
We are on the train, choo-choo,
Choo-choo.
on the tracks.
Yes.
We know that video games do have educational benefit. They help with problem solving, they help with team building, and other things that the kids are learning.
Yes.
We need to expand our way of thinking about how kids learn. So, and also they're good for adults and teens.
Absolutely.
And also they're kind of like, if you want to come into the library for the video games, maybe you might find something else you want to do at the library.
Well, that's right. Just kind of look around and, there's information officers everywhere standing by. Let's talk about Tacoma Creates and how that just complements Tacoma Public Library.
Right. So as you know, we live in, as we just saw from the amazing fashion show and our other
Yes.
guests, we live in a city that is all about community, all about creativity, and all about working together.
So here it is, #1 programs with Tacoma Creates. We have 30 seconds. Can you give me one summer program that I would want as a parent to look at?
Yeah, so, all of the summer reading programs are going to be your best bet, but you can look at our website, look for Tacoma Creates programs, and see all of the arts, culture, and heritage programs your libraries have to offer because of Tacoma Creates.
I love that. I don't get to see you enough. I see you online. I love your presence. Would you please give Decca a hug for me, your beautiful daughter?
Yeah.
And I want to see you back on this couch sooner than later, okay?
You got it.
All right, my love. We have much more to come on Cityline. Don't go away. We'll be right back.